All right. So it's another one of those days where I just have a little bit of time before I have to go to work for the day. And it's a decent time of the day for a stream, so I'm just gonna do it. Just gonna throw in a little stream here. I do think I can beat Sonic 2 in this time frame. Um, I'm pretty confident I could do it in 2 hours. The question is, can I get all Chaos Emeralds in that time frame? Because I've been practicing a lot off stream. The hardest one, the one that's like the least intuitive, is the 7th special stage. Hello, Tepig. If I get Supersonic, I guarantee I can beat this game in 2 hours. The hardest part will be Doomsday. Or not Doomsday. What's it called in this one? All of the final zones have like weird. I think it's just called Death Egg Zone is what it's called in this one. Because it's Final Zone, Metallic Madness 3, and then Death Egg and Doomsday for the classic games. But I do think I can get Supersonic by the end of Emerald Hill. I've been practicing doing that off stream for that specific stream. Though I was using save state so I could practice the mini games more effectively. I have pretty much all of them down to a science by this point. I'm very used to how they make the special stages now. The mentality of where they put rings and when. They typically like either hiding rings around like corners you wouldn't expect. And they like hiding on the harder stages, bombs around the corners you don't expect. But at the same time, when they do that, usually when they do like Six Emerald, where they do a curve there where you can't see very far forward, that's when they typically put rings in a straight row with each other. Watch. See what I'm talking about there, where they put them because you can't see where the next rings would be on the other side, so I guess it's like a fairness thing. Kind of hard to explain. The other thing I realized was a mechanic I didn't quite understand. But in this particular iteration of Sonic 2 is extremely brutal when it comes into play. If Sonic gets hit but Tails doesn't, Tails becomes the front-runner player. Between the two of you. And you never want that to happen. As much as you can avoid it. Tails is just not ready for that level of responsibility on the account that his AI is dumb as bricks. And because he's now in front, he's grabbing rings that you should have gotten. And because he gets hit more often than you, he's losing rings you would have gotten without him constantly. So getting hit is not just bad because you lose rings. It's bad because it puts Tails in a position of power he can't quite understand yet. Oh, the other thing is that unlike I find the mobile version of the special stage, I can kind of manage very well where rings are and collect them very easily. But this version, I have trouble getting those like 2-lane rings a bit, even though it's very possible. Right now we're in the really easy special stages that it's kind of hard to lose on. Like these first 3, I've yet to really mess up. Oh, the third one I sometimes mess up when practicing. I'm not going to pretend like the third one is so easy you can never mess up. But the main thing that makes these easy is that they're so generous with rings. Um, that's kind of hard to mess up. The 7th special stage, you have to be almost exact for some of them. Depending on how close to the minimum you are. The other reason I want to get all these special stages done early on is while I'm decently good at Sonic 2, even without Supersonic, I'm not so good that I can do it, like, completely no-hit. So I often do need stuff like extra lives or continues or whatever. And we saw that last stream where I kind of just threw myself into it with only a decent bit of experience with it. Now I have enough for final. Okay. And the other thing I realized about this game that I didn't quite understand was I was thinking of this game the way Sonic 1 does checkpoints. Sonic 2 is a bit weirder with how it does checkpoints. Like, they're there, mostly by technicality. They kind of exist to torment you. They'll put... Checkpoints are more treated like how big rings are treated in later Sonic games. Sonic 2... Oh, ooh, I hit my table. Whoops. So I'm playing Sonic 2 again because I didn't finish it, and Sonic 2 doesn't have a save feature. So, and I'm trying to play this, like, loosely as if I had a Genesis. It's kind of what I'm going for. The only exception was Sonic CD, because I couldn't get it working on an emulator. The thing that Tails really lags about is jumping. He's way slower when it comes to jumps than Sonic is, response time-wise. See what I'm talking about? Where it's like, I kind of have to, like, jump preemptively to get Tails to jump in this. How many unarmed people do you think it would take to beat Freddy Fazbear? It's actually kind of an interesting question, because we don't really know what the limits are. I guess... I mean, we've seen in, like, the novels, people knock down the animatronics just by, like, running into them really hard. Okay, so 3 special stages. I was a little worried I was going to flub this one, because it's easy to kind of make a stupid mistake and lose all your rings, and then you're just kind of stuck and done. Alright, so we are now done with Rumble to 1. I don't think it would be a 100. I mean, if William can beat the animatronics on his own, I think it's more like 10 people. 10 people who all are aware Freddy is dangerous and are, like, working together to stop him. I think that's the amount. Oh. I was gonna thread the needle. I feel like Sonic 2 is one of those games where getting better at it's kind of weird. I don't always... This thing is a weird hitbox, that little alcove there. Sometimes I hit it first try really easily. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I hit it on accident, like I did there. Alright, this is the first one I'll probably have a chance of really failing. In fact, I think last stream I did fail this one, because I was used to the mobile port version of it. Um, I think Tails uses your pauses, like when you stop moving to track where you are. Kind of the safe. Oh, that might have fucked me over. Okay, never mind. I mean, yeah, William has the advantage of surprise, but I feel like there's a bit like the fact that he can is my point. Like the fact that it doesn't take like an endless army of people to physically overwhelm an animatronic. This is so much harder with Tails in front. I might have lost it based on that. I did lose it on that alone. Tails just having to eat hits sucks so much if he gets in front. You basically lose if Tails gets in front, because that means you lost rings, and then you have this impossible advantage of trying to carry this toddler through a stage. Or impossible disadvantage. Ugh. Then means I have to get a Chemical Plant Zone. I don't know where the freaking special stages are in Chemical Plant. Or, like, the rings are so much harder to find in Chemical Plant for some reason for me. You did have a coat rack? What are you talking about? The special stages on the advanced version's really bad. Oh. How did they not figure out special stages? By goddamn advance. It's like that's so long to figure out how to make special stages. Sometimes I just have to let Tails get hit. Like, he's just going to get hit. Something I've accepted. I really thought I was going to get hit there. It's because the half pipes are such this weird 3D. Oh, Edwin made a coat rack. Is that thing in the new teaser? I'll check that out. If I beat Sonic 2 on time. No! Getting hit by such stupid shit. Okay, I think I beat it this time, though. I've got 4 emeralds. At least I'm doing good on lives, though. But I'm one special stage behind what I need to get all emeralds before I'm on Hill. I believe, so my understanding of the formula special stages is there's kind of one normal special, like, ring post, one kind of hidden weird one at the very least, one slightly harder to get through one, and then if it's an Act 2, there's a like boss one. It's kind of how it feels like the formula. Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay, then it's just the boss stage after this one. Mania has by far the best special stages. I would say Sonic, DD, and Mania have my favorite special stages. And it's mainly because of how free floating they kind of feel. I really like that aspect of how they play. Sonic CZ special stages are fun when you're good at them, but they are by far the hardest to get used to. I think that's what's tricky about special stages, is they have a very specific mentality behind them. I'm very lucky that there's like a frame 1 where you can be hit, where it sometimes doesn't register. I've noticed that consistently. Like, there's a few frames where you get hit where I think the actual... Because I think the special stages are actually, like, 2D, and what we're seeing is, like, the weird 3D rendering. Not 3D, but, like, the weird sprite rendering. These ones can also be kind of fun sometimes, but they're fucking ridiculous. Well, we're doing better than we were last run. We're already down to only 2 emeralds left. So, I think I will get Supersonic this run. I don't see how I have the entire game ahead of me, and I fail to get 2 checkpoints. That kind of happened last run, so... The other thing I've noticed is interesting about the original Genesis ports, maybe this is just an emulator thing, is they are a little bit more finicky with what they count for collision quite often. Like, I've noticed I'll, like, roll on monitors several times, but if I'm not, like, jumping on them or rolling into them properly, it won't count me as hitting the monitors sometimes. It's kind of hard to explain. Yeah, 5 out of 7. This one I practiced a lot because it's very all or nothing special stage in my experience. Like, if you crush it, it's kind of easy. But if you're not doing too well, or are kind of a bit behind on it, or don't get a bunch of these, because it's, you know, this is what I mentioned, where like the alignment on those rings is very weird. So it's very easy to not get as many rings as you want. But if you do, it's actually pretty generous. I don't know why I jump over those instead of sliding out of the way. I think this game just prepares me to not... $160, right? Or something like that. Yeah, Sonic 2 is literally built on top of Sonic 1's, like, not even engine, just the ROM. Like, it's kind of like Miss Pac-Man, where it's almost a... I mean, Miss Pac-Man literally is a ROM hack, but... What I mean is, this game is, like, built directly on top of Sonic 1. One more. No! I fucking hate when I'm 2 rings short. Favorite non-Eggman villain is Metal Sonic. I was pretty clear about this last stream. The worst part is special, like, I'm gonna try and not rant about how much I hate Sonic 2's special stages. Because it's not even the special stages themselves, I don't mind the half-pipes. I mean, the half-pipes suck in their own weird ways. But also, it's like, most of my problems come from the harder ones. And, you know, they're meant to be harder, so I can't... Feels like there's a limit to how much I can genuinely hate them. I like to imagine this wasn't even meant to be a boss fight. Eggman was just planning to drill around the area, and Sonic just happened to show up. But the method of getting into the special stages in Sonic 2 is by far the worst. The entire, like, 50 ring checkpoint system, I like that it gets you multiple... I like that it gets you multiple special stages at playthrough. That's nice. That's a kind idea, if that makes sense. However, I think the entire 50 ring mentality for finding secrets hidden in a level annoys me, because the one thing that's nice about the big ring system is you can get 50 rings and then you have that security that as long as you can get those 50 rings to the end of the level, you did it, basically. I try to move out of the way of it. Damn it. And now it's like my entire effort's done. I'm so far into the level that I'll never be able to get 50 rings in a claustrophobic stage like this. That's my problem with the 50 ring system here, is I can probably get 50 rings by the end of the level, but not by the next checkpoint. Like, the next checkpoint is such a hard milestone to get to, because it gives you so little time to get 50 rings. And it forces you to play so slow, and then I run out of stage and I'm done. Like, this just sucks. Like, I didn't even see a checkpoint at run. And it also makes, like, the path system feel funky, because the entire idea of the path is that you can pick a path and play it through the end, or switch back and forth and all that. Sometimes. But this feels so punishing for the different paths. Like, you kind of have to just kind of run around and hope you can find every path so you can find every special stage. On Emerald Hill, where it's a pretty open, easy to access stage, that's not really a problem. But in stages like Chemical Plant, where you're kind of hard set on certain roads, it feels like, it just makes a pretty good stage feel worse. The place where their secret would be, and god damn it, I didn't realize. I'm glad I got the extra. secret hunting in the stage feels so annoying sometimes. I have just no clue where I am. Okay, there's a checkpoint there. Where? But it's a mile away from me now. Hold on. Did it. Okay, rematch. I'm gonna be... I hope it doesn't take my shield, too. I think it takes your shield when you go into the special stage. God damn it, I slipped. I'm not gonna fail the first ring, am I? I am. I don't know why this game is so controller snapping special stage for me. Like, when it comes to failing the special stages for me, it feels so unfair. Because for every time the game is super kind to you for allowing you to escape, and it took my shield too. I didn't even process that. Like, that's so fucking evil. Like, I had a shield and 90 rings, and it's just gone. And that's the other thing that sucks, is it's like... It just assumed, like... Why is finding a secret punishing for me? I don't get that. Secret is a secret. It should be beneficial. I should be rewarded for finding it. Okay, so... I mean, obviously, you want to do every special stage without getting hit, but, like... God, and the fact that they usually hide... It's even worse, they usually hide things around corners like that. Like, this game has taught me that's where rings will be. And Tails gets hit. Even though I did a pretty decent job, I think. Now I'm gonna be 5 or 6 or 8 rings. Yeah. Damn it. I'm gonna be 1 ring short. I'm 1 ring short. Oh. The ROM is breaking. I think the ROM's breaking. I swear, I'm gonna find all 4 goddamn special stages here. That's not gonna matter. Can I even find? Because I know where I am. Stage-wise. Finally, like, god damn it. I don't think you can get 50 rings even here. You can't go... How? I'm in this segment, and then it's the fucking boss. They just expect you to get supersonic by this point? I mean, Sonic 1's the most sold Sonic game because it was a pack-in with the Genesis. Which, for a while, outsold the Super Nintendo. I mean, it had a head start, so it's kind of like an unfair comparison. But it did for a bit, like, have that legacy. You have so you have like 60% of the Genesis sales to stack on that. Alright, Aquatic Ruin. Aquatic Ruin's next, right? This is, I think, almost easier than... I didn't think it would take that long. It takes so long for the screen to scroll. I could have sworn it scrolled faster. The only thing hard about this boss fight, I think, is the fact that there's an instant loss condition on it. That's super unforgiving. He was faster there. I guess that's how long it takes him to go from left to right. Okay, 30 minutes in. Now we can do it. We can do it. Because if I have Supersonic, I'll just blitz through it. And if I don't get... It feels so weird about Aquatic Ruin, because it has a lot of really annoying aspects, but it's kind of an inoffensive stage other than that. See, that time I hit the... Come on, where? God damn it! I just need to get... Can I even retrace my steps in this level, though? Okay, there's one there. Okay, so if I just go backwards after getting 50 rings. Kill that thing there? Involve him? So afraid of hitting the end sign, though. No! Stop it! No! I fucking hate this special stage system so much. It just robbed me of a perfectly good few shots of the special stage. Like, it's such an evil fucking system once you really understand it. Once you understand how much it was designed to make you suffer, and now it's lagging so bad. Damn, my bike fell. It's one of those, now I have to like replay the stage practically to go find checkpoints. not really the replayability I want. It's backtracking. Like those are different concepts, and the game kind of it feels like the designers treat them as like the same thing. Like this is an era of game design where there's a lot of, rather than make enough content to make it worth playing a lot of a game, they get up there. Dodge this. Underwater this whole fucking stage. Where's the checkpoint? Go down here. Like, this kind of looks like there'll be a checkpoint here. Nope. Nope, it's just a cruel joke to make me suffer. Go! I'm holding the direction as hard as I can. God damn it. Spin dash! Spin dash! Feels like I know the timing I'm supposed to have, but the water controls. But damn it, there we go. I can't. Feels like the spin dash doesn't work half the time. Don't like this grass in front of. Shit. I'm crazy that it feels like the only stage they made it like genuinely feel possible to get special stages in is Emerald Hill. Like, all of these other stages feel ridiculously harder to get special stages in. And I know it's like their later levels, they're harder in general. But like, where the hell is a checkpoint other than the boss one? Okay, there's one. Speak of the devil. Okay. And there's another. Okay. So it's the Earth. Path? Get to the upper path. So you just can't. Oh, okay. I think this is actually the first checkpoint. Don't stay on that left side, even though it looks like the game wants you to do that. Tails even got rings there. The other thing I've got to remember, that's really hard to remember with this one, is that on that final segment, you just have to jump in anticipation of where Damn it. And I'm fucked. Like, I'm fine on this run. But this final segment's going to be hell. Tails is going to get hit. I did it. Okay, one down, and it's the hardest one. Okay, so we have a few special stages here. I wonder if they couldn't fit the word emerald in line with the other words. I wish, this is one of those where I wish some games of this era had like a shoulder button. You could use the shoulders to like look a little bit further to the side. Oh. I think I can... Maybe. Okay, I can. It's just finding the right... No. Or... It's right there. And I jumped over it. Okay, never mind. Let me just try and find another way back. Yeah, okay. Beat these guys. Like they're very simple enemies, but actually, come to think of it, the Genesis has so many goddamn buttons on its controller. Damn. No. God, why? I was holding down, but I must have let go for enough frames for it to, and now I'm stuck in fucking water wall. Okay, stupid fucking water and tilt. Goddamn bubble. I don't know if it counts for me or not. And I'm here again. Fucking here. This goddamn segment again. Get hit again. I did it. I got rings anyway. No! Okay, I'll just die to the boss. Just die to the boss. If you can't stand the What the fuck? Sonic was truly made for widescreen. Like, no, it's there. How do I get 50 rings? Feels like I have to get... God damn it. I didn't realize they could fire multiple. Actually shocked that worked. Jump when I can press jump. The fucking... I jumped. I hit it. I hate when you press jump before the game realizes you press jump. Not before the game realizes. Before you hit... So, like, let me... I pressed jump there. But I wasn't on the ground yet, so I can't jump off of nothing, honestly. Talking about words like Sonic not being in widescreen can be so frustrating. Just like completely lost. Shit. I'm gonna run out of time, I just realized. How do I get those fucking ring boxes? That's incredibly dumb. Where even are enough rings? There. Slowly this game is training me to play. There's a special stage. How do I get there? Quite lucky the game did not make me take that hit. Okay, special stage. I just have to one-shot it. I just have to one-shot it. This is the one I practiced the most. Oh, and get ready. Tails will be hit constantly. Fine. Fine, I have enough. No! I just realized Tails is in front of me, so is there a way I can, like, intentionally get Tails hit? The worst segment to have Tails in front. Just have to perfect it. so many of my rings. Okay, if this is 210, okay, I actually can do this decently reasonably with Tails. We actually have done it. The question is, can I do... You have to do every one of those, like, big curves as if there's a thing about to hit you. I got it still? No. Okay, I got it. I got it. No, we're done. We did it. We did it. Supersonic. I one-shot the hardest stage. Because it's done after this. Okay. Okay, no, we just need a fucking barrel through the game. I don't even need to get Supersonic this stage. I just want to have him as a back pocket for Metropolis. Kind of collecting rings more out of habit now. I'll take it. I knew the practice was worth it. Okay. No, I don't have an encyclopedia. I don't have enough of a... Time over. Doesn't it launch you back to the beginning? No, okay, it's checkpoint based. Oh, but I have to do it no hit. There's so many stages you have to do no hit. I can't quite unleash. Wait. Another boss you can kind of cheese. Oh, fuck, right. I don't have rings. I hear that they put a queue in that you couldn't start the boss on the towers. Ooh, Mom is not happy. Can we beat the game or is it gonna break? Did I simulate a cartridge tilt or something like that? Hey Sarah, how are you? I'm doing alright. I'm happy that... Oh, this is gonna be a perfect stage. Our Emeraldy boy. Kind of weird that, like with everything with the Chaos Emeralds, Supersonic is like a weird coloration to consider. I know he's a parody of Super Saiyan, right? But it's kind of weird that it's not green. I actually kind of don't care about a lot of these levels difficulty-wise. They're not that hard. A lot of these stages, I only want Supersonic for just like the no fear aspect of like I have for like Mystic Cave Zone, for example. Oh yeah, I was fully expecting I was fully expecting the game to break there once I saw the glitches on Hey, I kind of do want to just get out of Casino Night though. One of those. I remember liking the stage more when I first played it when I was younger. God, on the actual, like, you're just playing through it, and I can't even go supersonic because I'm stuck in the ball half the stage. You have to jump. There we go. I have an anticlimactic first transformation because it's like the end of the stage right here. No. It also like defies so many expectations, and not a. Defies so many expectations of what you expect for Sonic, but not in a good way. Where it's like, oh, these conventions I've been taught don't work. In a really anticlimactic way, where it's like I jump up high to get to a weird spot that I don't think I should be able to get to, and while like, the rest of the game would usually hide like a secret or like a life or a shortcut, Casino Night just has like a wall up high half the time. But I knew it was coming and I couldn't back out of it. I was just hard committed to the jump. I'm not even exactly sure how you're supposed to get to those big like pylons. What do you call it? Like score counter things. And super one. Get rushed here if I'm not careful. Wow, you're almost so fast you can kind of break the way those loops are meant to work. So, in theory, the rest of the game should just be blazed through. Like, it's not super hard to get 50 rings a single time per stage. Doing it multiple is what makes the goddamn checkpoint system so brutal. I've grown to really appreciate the big rings with time. Like more so than I really ever did before. This boss fight's really funny with Supersonic because you just kind of doing the thing. I was able to like cheese the shit out of this one. I was practicing with the save state run where I was just kind of doing a victory lap where I was playing through a bunch of the game with Supersonic. But you can kind of just like float on top of him and like bounce around like a maniac. Real silly. Oh, fun factoid, in Act 2, I don't think this will happen, because it's just kind of one of those, like, perfect storms of things that happen when I was messing around with Supersonic. You can actually, like, basically run so fast you can kill yourself by basically running to the edge of this one segment. It's kind of hard to explain. Exactly what happens, but basically, I think what happens is basically move so fast that assets haven't loaded in, so you hit the instant death hit. Now, there's only one stage where I actually think it's like one of those moments like that where it's like you can fall down, but you fall down so fast the screen hasn't like loaded. Oh, that's another part where you can very easily die if you're too fast. Or you do it mostly a glitch, honestly. It's not. I don't think it's intended to be like it is. But if I'm spending a minute 30 on every stage, I think it'll be good. I haven't seen the new Seed of the Mimic Teaser. If I finish in the time frame I'm expecting to finish this game in, the only part I'm kind of worried about is Death Egg. But I'm still full lives. Okay, game. I will say, this is my least favorite Sonic 2 OST. The T-Lopes cover of the song actually is really good. Because it goes for like a full-blown like saxophone kind of vibe. It's really fun. The actual... Oh. This is one thing I will acknowledge as a shortcoming of the multiple path system. Sometimes you can kind of get lost when I don't think you're meant to be. So this is the area where I fell so fast. I was moving so fast that I think I hit some sort of like out of load area. Yeah, 2 minutes level, I think I can do it. I guess I can talk about like FNAF lore and stuff now that I'm not concentrating on collecting rings and emeralds and stuff. I mean, I'm still collecting rings, but not as insane and arbitrary. I think this is my other track I'm not super fond of in the game. I kind of like parts of it, but it's... I don't know, it's not bad. If this was like... Oh, I didn't even realize it was at 50. I will have to acknowledge the stage can very easily kill me. What am I supposed to do? The stage seems so much more forgiving as Supersonic than it is. Killzone, yeah. Yeah, Marie's costume manner. uh, is kind of a weird addition with Tails in mind, as it kind of rewrites how we view Edwin. Like a lot from how Tails presented him. Granted, it makes a little bit more sense that he would be given control of Fazbear Entertainment if he was like actually a guy who ran a company, you know? I'm not gonna say Tails is like debunked right now, but I will say I think what this implies to me is we're doing Tails soft canon, where it's like, yeah, the Mimic story is still kind of canon in its own way, in that it's a representation of the same general plot beat. That's Hidden Pal Zone in the mobile work. These are all instant death bits. This is the boss now? What's the boss of this one again? Oh, it's this one. This one actually killed me legitimately times, but it's Super Hog. Who cares? But also, I also could see it being like a cope thing. I already answered the how many unarmed people would it take to beat a Freddy Fazbear question. Damn it. Ooh, that was weird. What's the point there? Crafties. Just wanted to make sure. Well, here's the thing. The Mimic is not a usual animatronic. The normal animatronics are a lot less invulnerable. Like, the Mimic feels like one of those, like, kind of rare variant. Sort of like saying, like, oh, well, nobody's ever beaten the Blob. It's like, well, yeah, the Blob's a giant goddamn monster. It's like it's not the same as the Mimic, where it's this weirdly powerful, almost like inexplicably so, animatronic. Of course, I find all the checkpoints in the goddamn world as supersonic. There. Oh, you're talking about the other way around. Oh, okay, I completely misread chat there. No, that was the point I brought up earlier, was that the classic animatronics are clearly not indestructible. Considering that William was able to take down 4 of them, Granted, with a bit of strategy, but like, are you telling me like 10 people couldn't come up with a strategy where 5 of them rush down and the rest kind of figure it out from there? What the? Excuse me? Yeah, I realized that. Bit. Oh, that's what it was. I swear that the pressure of looking for the special stages makes this game harder than it is. I know I've had the extra perk of like supersonic and basically being unstoppable. But supersonic actually doesn't make the game just an instant win, because there's a lot of instant death things that still hurt supersonic. Weirdly enough, if you took gameplay accuracy into account, supersonic should be killable via crushing, which doesn't make any sense, but it works in the game. Maybe he learned how to. Maybe I learned how to avoid that. God damn it. That's what I'm talking about, where some stages actually aren't much easier with supersonic. And maybe I found the right path, but I have to kind of tap it each long. Actually got I want to run out of rings. At least get an extra life box. I'll have to do Oil Ocean's boss. Basically. God damn it. Do I still think Molten MCI Alter S works? Actually, in a weird way, yes. It's just a little different than it was. What am I supposed to do here? I can't hit. I just have to get hit. Sucks. It's a little harder to explain the updated Molten MCI Alter S because there's some information that's either evidence or not, depending on what's kind of confirmed down the road. The biggest factor that I think changes Molten MCI Alter S is Into the Pit's canonicity or not. Because if Into the Pit is specifically the game version, if that is canon, that is the single strongest Molten MCI Alter S evidence. In that it's kind of an inexplicable game if Golden Freddy was part of Molten Freddy and was destroyed and moved on. My opinion. Like, that game's existence shouldn't be here if Golden Freddy has moved on. Mainly because we have Golden Freddy in the whatchamacallit ending. In the pit minigames. I like that little touch that it makes the fire. But the main tweaks are, like Andrew, if Andrew was the Vengeful Spirit, for example. Hard it is to recover rings. Okay, you gotta be super. I got it. It is possible that it's another Golden Freddy. Like, I totally acknowledge that possibility is on the table. But I find it weird that it looks and it looks and it more or less behaves exactly like the one we've known. Another example where the theme isn't. This doesn't feel like it fits Metropolis. Is my biggest issue with this game, this track. It's actually not that bad, but I would have switched this out. A reminder that an alternate name for this stage was Genocide City. Can you imagine Genocide City with this name? Or with this theme? What? It just feels completely out of place. Are you kidding me? The biggest offense of this stage is just how unfair it is. But I don't think there's that many instant death pits in the base run of it. At least for Genocide City sounds like a Sonic EXE zone. It really does. Like it's not really fitting for this game. So probably why they cut that name. But Metropolis zone's also weird because this isn't Metropolis. It's, you know, Metropolis is like a big bustling city. This is more just a tech labyrinth zone. Like, I don't see any buildings other than the big one we're in. Oh, God damn it. I wasn't sure it was going to let me count that. This is perfect. We'll pretty much blaze through the stage now. What I love about the sheer power, like, Supersonic isn't just a buff. It's increased control. Huh. It could be like a power plant inside of a Metropolis. Then call it Power Plant Zone. Or like Dynamo City Zone. How was I find that time? Or yeah, or just Dynamo Zone. Actually, that if anything would be called like a dynamo, this background and weird like power plant vibe the stage has would be it. Conveyor belts. Oh, there are a reason why Sonic and Tails is in blue. It's because he's orange. That's your lower reason. We're really in the unfair second half of Sonic. Warzone. That would be another good example of like a name that fits the vibe of this more. Copper Dynamo. That's like perfect here. Hell, I'd take Copper City Zone. Because like that's at least like non-literal enough that you don't question it, you know? Like it doesn't literally need to be a city. It just means there's a lot of copper, you know? Actually, Copper City sounds like a Sonic CD track. Okay. For this. Sonic 2 stages aren't alliterative, so we don't need it to be alliterative. But like Electric Engine Zone, another good one. A lot of checkpoints on this one. I wonder if they were hoping you would get Supersonic if you had them. I wonder if this is like supposed to be where you're in your casual first playthrough as a kid in 1999, where you're supposed to get Supersonic as like a reward for how difficult this stage is. The checkpoints have been super simple, but also I've been able to explore paths I wouldn't normally be able to. You know, in sheer level layout, ignoring how stupidly, like, there's so many things that can randomly hit you in this stage, if it wasn't for the sheer amount of enemies and, like, instant death traps, this stage wouldn't be that bad level layout. It's actually pretty chill. It's the fact that they expect you to play a decently hard level with, like, a billion enemies with weird hitboxes everywhere. Radiation poisoning zone. Oh, Tails is orange. Did I say yellow? I meant to say orange. Like, see, like the huge hitbox that these bad nick. Ooh, what the hell? Forgot about you. Where are these? It's like. Sonic sometimes has this thing where like the objects are like really well integrated into the background where you're like, oh, that's where that is. That's one of those I'm like, where? Is that attached to the wall back there? Oh, that's how. Okay, that's an orange. Hey, I guess he's a yellowish orange. That's a fair statement of his coloration. He's a bit more yellow sometimes than others. Clockwork Zone. Well, there's not really. I guess there's gears. Those are in clocks. kind of see that. I guess there's no buildings in Metropolis Zone, so it wouldn't be as out of place. Oh, it just gave it to me. Sometimes I don't know what states enable Supersonic. It seems like the game just kind of gives it to me sometimes. Did I just perform a stage zip by accident? I think I performed a stage zip. Am I supposed to be here? Is this even... Oh. On. Aqua City's... Oh yeah. Aqua City Zone doesn't have... Come on. This is stupid. It's dumb enough that this has 3 acts for some reason. Come on! Are you kidding me? I have to be here, though. I think this is the dumbest way I've ever lost Supersonic. Just to the game glitching out and launching me to a worse path. A path with a death crush that's super easy to accidentally run into. Because if you screw these things too far any direction, what the fuck? I do not get the crab enemy hitbox. They're generous with special stations. Or checkpoints. Excuse me? What? What the fuck are you supposed to do? Turn on the left side? No, he hits you. But how? How do you not get hit? You just go the other way? I'm steampunk would also work. But was steampunk like a thing properly yet? Is that like a word people use? Oh my fucking god. We're really in the just fuck you zone. That's what this is. I don't know what we were talking about. They just, you suck, so suffer zone. Supersonic. Really nice one. Why does that hurt me? Why does steam hurt Sonic the Hedgehog? I know he doesn't like water, but don't give me that. Steam counts as enough water. The only thing, like, the water itself doesn't hurt Sonic. drowning in it. It's not like he's drowning in it, he's just kind of surprised by it. Does he drop his rings out of surprise? It's a very early AVGN. Not a hitbox that counts. I guess it's hot, yeah. God damn it, the fucking window on that is so... Sometimes, or like the level then doesn't feel fair, or it doesn't feel like that's a reasonable... Like when I play old Castlevania, there's plenty of dumb segments, don't get me wrong. But it feels like everything was designed with a specific approach in mind, where if you can pull off the specific string of hits and all that, you're good. What I hate about these stupid big screws is the refresh combat. The idea you have to do it over again. It just wastes time. Like, that's all this does, is it wastes your time. Going up this giant goddamn ladder screw thing doesn't do anything. And that's the part I was at before. I just realized I thought I had zipped to a fucking... I thought I zipped to a worse pass. I realized I zipped to the end of the fucking stage. I think steamed Sonic would taste good. I don't know. What does Hedgehog taste like? It would taste like rat or bull or whatever. Glad. Okay, final segment. The boss here again? This guy. Honestly. This one's really dumb. This is like the Sonic CD boss, but it's like way worse. Okay, this part's fine. But whatever, Sky Chase Zone. Sky Chase and Wings Fortress, yeah, left. Oh, I'm so low. A little over 40. To beat the rest of the game, which is not... The worst part about Sky Chase is you can't really do it faster. Yeah. I'm not getting Supersonic on the stage. It doesn't even matter. Like, Supersonic literally changes nothing about this level. But I'll go for rings, I guess, for an extra life. That is, like, the only benefit. Rings in the stage, I think. I mean, I guess if you get Supersonic, that's like invulnerability. But it's a stage, like, hard enough to warrant that. I should die right now. This is really just like Wing Fortress Part 1. Yeah, I'm gonna try and avoid spin. I just remembered that. Yeah, you will randomly die when spin dashing. What I find funny about the bad names is that like Eggman had to think of all these things, and they wrote him as a character where I don't question that at all. Like the idea that like Eggman. Do I even want Supersonic on Fortress? Yeah, he's invulnerable, but there's so many instant death pits. I guess I'll do it, but... See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I was worried about. No. So, that's my one problem with Wing Fortress, is I like Wing Fortress overall, I will say. But I don't like how many instant death pits there are. It feels a little cheap. It's also... No! God damn it. It's outright detrimental. Like, actively sabotaged to have Supersonic. It's not a fortress and it has no rings. No wings. True. Do I, like, avoid, like, just one ring? I think I might... Oh, maybe I go up here. Is there an alternate path? There is. Oh, freedom. Maybe I can actually use Supersonic. I didn't really have a choice in it because I just had 50 rings. What the fuck? Are these meant to be here? Let's see, can I get extra life? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Fucking... The problem with Supersonic on the stage is it's actually a pretty open stage in some ways. The problem is I just have no clue where things are. The thing is, I'm locked into playing Sonic 3 Advance by the rules of the series. Actually, weirdly well animated eggs. I was wondering if there's something on the wall. They really like hiding stuff in the walls. I think this level's worse than the flying. Did I not get a continue? No! It never gave me a continue. I never once got a continue. I don't know what to do. Guess I just didn't get enough points. Yeah, like I don't have enough time to play through the entire rest of the game again, especially the special stages. So I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm not doing Sonic 3. I want to beat this game. What I think I'll do is, since I've proven I can get to the end of the game, I could use save states. The other thing I can do here, I'll do this. This works. But oh, there's special. That's Hidden Palace. Let me look up the code. Hold on. There's a level swap code. Okay. I just wanted to get a full code list. And no. Well, let's see if the I don't know if either of those codes worked. Those are two different codes. Let's get 50 rings real quick, see if we have Supersonic. That just tells me the code was working. Oh, okay. Whatever. We'll just reset. It's probably the hardest game to get. Okay, whatever. I want to check. Controls. C. Okay, so that's C button. Okay.
What the hell? I am. I'm holding a. Oh. It doesn't work. Am I not pressing the... No. I'm having no luck. I mean, it could be, but I'm... No! God damn it, I feel like I'm going insane. It doesn't work. Like, I can only... It just doesn't seem to work. I'm gonna give it one last shot. I could cheat on RetroArch itself, maybe. It me try RetroArch cheats. Does it? What? I don't know. This is like Game Shark stuff. I don't understand this stuff. No, fuck. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna stop. I have lost. I didn't know I had no continues. I played more carefully. I thought I had at least three, like, whatever. It's dumb. That's like really egregiously dumb that it's so hard to get special stages. That's a really dissatisfying.